Okay, yeah. So last week we covered on the topic of should students learn two languages. Okay, so what is the word when we say someone can speak two languages well? Remember the vocab word that I used? What do we call? What was the vocab word that we used? Remember something that's to do with two, like two languages. So if someone can speak two languages well, what do we call him? You know,
Is it Duolingo?
Duolingo is an app, but good try, very good try. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
by what?
thinking about that app.
Yeah, Duolingo is the app. Yes, correct. Okay, Kajen, very close. By what? Yes, by means two. By, right? So, yes, good. Bilingual. Very good. Yeah, but you spelled wrongly. Yeah, but never mind. I'll spell it. Okay, bilingual. Bilingual means that we call a person who can speak two languages well. We call them bilingual. Yes, very good. See, you learned a new word last week already. Okay, so yeah, for those who forgot or those who didn't come last week, yeah, the person that speaks two language, we call them bilingual. Bilingual person means that he can speak two. It's not, if it's more than two, we don't call them bi, we call them multi. All right, multilingual. But if it's just it's just two languages, we call them bilingual. All right, because why do they call them bicycle? You know, your bicycle, right? Bycle. Okay, why do you call it bicycle, and why do you call that binoculars? All right, because if you can realize something in common is that bi. All right, bi means two. All right, there's also nowadays there's like bi what
Bisexual.
yes, correct. Yeah, people can be bisexual. Means two genders at the same time. So that is, I don't agree with that lah. But some people might agree with that. Yeah. So yeah, see, bisexual. See, it's the same, right? So everything stands with bi means that there's two. Okay. So remember that. Okay. So when you read like a passage in your exam, or you read like a storybook that says, oh, by something, it's very what do you call it? It's very normal to find. Okay, maybe it's two. Okay, it means that it's two lah. There's two something. Yeah. So like Malaysian people, two pair or two people. Two. I don't get what you're saying. What do you mean by two pair or two people? You mean pair? This pair 就是两双 like 一双东西 a pair of people is it? 一双鞋 like that pair. Yeah. Bisexual. Oh, yes, correct. Yeah. Yeah. So bisexual means that I think bisexual means you are attracted to both genders, I think. That's I think that's what that means. If I'm not mistaken. Bisexual means you're attracted to gender. Very, very wrong. Okay, so yeah, I hope that you all don't get into that. Okay, so so last week we did two languages. Okay, so we did, and I think we did a persuasive essay about that. Okay, so we managed to persuade. Okay, we managed to write an essay to persuade the reader to think that, hey, having two languages is very good. Okay, so being bilingual is very good. Okay, so we managed to write that essay last week. Okay, I hope that you all can carry this essay into maybe in next time in your exams, or you can write you can remember how to write the essay in your exams and stuff. So I hope that you have learned something as well. Okay, so our essay for today, okay, we'll be doing a story. So a story, what kind of essay are we gonna do today? If it's a story, what essay? What type of essay will we be doing? Let's choose. Right? You all should be very familiar with all these already. I keep repeating every week. So, right, if we are doing a story, 一个故事, okay, what essay are we writing? What type? Hey, Kajian, we did persuasive last week already lah. Persuasive is 你要persuade 那个 reader to get to your point. You still don't know. Oh, never mind. I don't score one, but then like yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I don't know how. Maybe I explain maybe too in that. Is it too difficult to understand? I'm not sure. Uh, no, the last the the okay, descriptive you can no. It's not just about story lah. Story is the last one that you all missed out. What do you miss out? Yes, correct. We are gonna do a narrative essay today. Alright, okay, so never mind. Okay, Zhenyao, you said argument. Okay, so argumentative. Alright, what is an argumentative essay? Can you tell me what is an argumentative essay? Or Kajan, you said descriptive. Okay, so can you tell me what do we do when we write a descriptive essay? You must be very, very clear with all these already. If not, later your exam say, oh, write an argumentative essay. Then you go and write a story out. Then they will fill now. Then if your exam say, oh, write a narrative essay. Then you write an argumentative essay out. 也是没有分的哦. Okay? So you must be very clear on what these terms are. So what is an argument? Okay, what is an argumentative essay? What is a descriptive essay? Okay, what is a narrative essay? What is a persuasive essay? So all the 4 types of essays, you must be very, very clear with them. Okay, so I think you might not be very clear yet also. Okay, so this brief because today we are gonna do a narrative. I won't like take too much time to explain the others lah. But remember, argumentative essay 就是你看到这个 argument， 什么是 argument 就是吵架嘛，就是一定有两方的 viewpoint 才会有吵架嘛，一个 disagree with you， 一个你 agree， 你讲一个 point， 然后另外一个人 disagree with you， 这个就是 argumentative essay 咯，就是他们吵来吵去 ，that's why you call it argument， okay， argumentative essay。So there's always 2 sides， 有两边的 ，okay。So then persuasive essay 你只要影响那个 reader 去 agree with your point， so we persuade。Okay, we convince 那个人去 agree with you. Okay, 好像你做 sales 这样，你一直卖，就是你要卖你的 point 出去。Okay, but persuasive essay there's only one side 咯，就是你的 point 罢了。你的自己的 point 罢了，就是你的 side， 就是你没有人 disagree with you one， no， disagree with you is argumentative essay， 就是那个人跟你吵的那个有两方的那个就是 argumentative essay，but persuasive essay 只是一个 side 罢了，OK， 你自己的 side 罢了，你的自己的想法罢了，OK， so yeah this is persuasive. Then narrative essay is what we're going to do today. Okay, see, I said the keyword here is story. When the essay or something writes like, okay, write a story or tell a story or something that has to do with a story, 就是你要放回去 narrative essay 啊，你就一定要知道 ，OK， 这个是 narrative essay 了，你不能讲是 argumentative， 你不能讲是 persuasive essay 了，错了的。Tell a story means 直接去 narrative essay，OK，so narrative essay descriptive essay 它不会讲是 write a story because descriptive essay is different. Descriptive essay 是 ask 你 to describe 嘛，就是去describe 一个东西 ，OK， 去讲一个东西，好像讲这个是有好像叫什么？待会 describe 这个是什么？形容呀，形容是 descriptive，OK，describe means 形容啊，你 describe 就是 OK， 那个 essay 叫你形容一个东西，还是形容一个 experience 一个想法 ，OK， or 形容一个地方 ，OK，so this is descriptive essay。But when they say story every time you go back to narrative essay because narrate，OK，narrate 是 means is equals to telling a story. Narrate 就是每次你听到有一个 narrator 是什么 ？narrator 是一个人讲一个故事的时候 ，OK，so that we call it narrator because he's telling a story. So narrative essay means to tell a story as well. OK，so 你每次听到我每次问你的时候 ，OK，what essay？OK，today we're gonna write a story. So what type of essay are we doing? Definitely is a narrative essay. OK，so we must remember Okay, so 一定要记住。Alright, so narrate means to tell a story. So this type of essay is asking you to just tell a story. Okay, very very simple. Okay, but it's not as easy as you think. It might be simple, but 不会很容易的。Okay, because why? Because you must be very creative here. Okay, 你要想很多的，所以你怎样去想很多？你可能可以要看多一点书还是你可以看一些影片你可以看一些戏给你一点 creative 的 ideas 咯。Alright, so okay, so narrative essay 要去 tell a story, always a story. Okay, right? Okay, so tips to write a narrative essay. Okay, so a few tips that you can use to 写这个 story. Okay, so number 1 is think about the topic or theme. Okay, 其实我已经 repeat 了这个几次了，但是你们还不是很熟 Alright, so I have to keep repeating because you know if you are if 如果你们熟了，你们很熟了 ，OK， 讲故事就是 narrative essay，narrative essay 怎样去写，这样我就不用 repeat 了。但是你们还不是很熟，所以 you know some of you still are not very familiar with this, so I have to still keep repeating. If not, you all don't know how to answer in the exam. Okay, so yeah, take or even before the English exam, you can take a look at the notes I send you. Okay, yeah, on the WhatsApp chat. Maybe also I have to send you the tips. I know. Okay, so yeah, so number one, think about the topic or theme. Okay, so 你要讲什么故事 Okay, what story do you want to tell? Alright, so if like for example, if it asks you to tell your first day at a new school, so your story should be about a first day at your new school. So you must think, okay, what kind of story? Do you want to tell a funny story? Do you want to tell a sad story? Do you want to tell a interesting story? Do you want to tell a horror story? Okay, then you can tell a horror story, okay? Or you want to tell just a plain simple story. Okay, so think about the topic or theme. What kind of story do you want to tell? And then after that, you pen an outline of the essay. Okay, you consider the characters. 你要加谁进去可能你要加一点 family member 进去，你要加一些的老师进去，你要加一些的同学进去。Okay, consider the characters. Characters 就是那些人在那个 essay 里面的。Okay, so and then the plot and the storyline. Okay, plot 是 storyline plot 跟 storyline 是一样的，就是你的 storyline 什么东西会发生什么东西what happens you know what kind of activities happen and all. Alright, 人物 yes correct. Characters is 人物 yeah, characters 是人物 Okay, so here is characters is 人物 storyline 就是那个故事啦，故事就是 the main 那个故事咯。storyline 嘛，就是那个故事它讲 you know how the events you know go around. Yes, characters 是人物Yeah, so there's of course 那个主角就主角应该是你了咯 Okay, the characters 就是你应该是那个主角的每一次你写一个故事你通常是那个主角啦 Okay, so then there's also side characters 好像我们叫可能 KLF 还是什么东西 Okay, so you can also include them some of them in 啦可能你的老师可能讲一下话这样子 Okay, so you can just that 老师也是一个人物嘛 Okay, so yeah, it's just the level of importance and then the theme Okay, so think back Okay, always think back on the theme that you want to say and then number 3 Okay, 用language that is clear Okay, 清楚的 Okay, 就 straight to the point Okay, 不代表那个 language 不用用生字你用生字也是好的 Okay, but you must make sure that the language 是很 clear 很清楚的可以达到你的目标这样可以传到你的故事就是好了 Okay, so it can be easily understood by anyone who is reading Okay, so 你的老师可以明白 Okay, easily understood Right, 不用 like 太乱的东西不用 like 很 complex 很乱太乱你写太满了多不一定是好 Right, 你写太多不一定是好因为可能你写多了你就乱了还是什么 Okay, then the teacher like 这个人在讲什么不知道的时候就比较少分拿了Okay, so and lastly Okay, structure your essay in a chronological manner Okay, what does chronological manner means? Okay, chronological manner means that Okay, yeah, the events are ordered in the time that they occurred Okay, so means that 你这个发生先 next Okay, what happens next then what happens after that then what happens at the end 这个就是 chronological manner Okay, 就是 events 它会排顺序的 Okay, so event 1 happen Okay, then event 2 happen then event 3 happen then only at the end Okay, what do you gain from it Okay, so structure that Okay, 你不能讲 event 3 happen 先才讲 event 1还是 event 4 happen 你的总结先然后你才讲你的 beginning 不可能嘛 Okay, so always remember to order your essay in a chronological manner. Okay, wait, let me admit someone in. Okay, so remember narrative 就是 tell a story 讲故事就是明明一定要讲是 narrative essay 的 Okay, so must be very clear with this. Okay, so let's start with our topic for today. Okay, so our topic for today will be to write a story about the day you overcame a fear. What does overcame means? 就是你 conquer 你赢过那个 fear 啦就是好像你没有那个 fear 了咯就是所以失落 sorry 胜过 yeah you 胜过那个恐怕还是一个恐惧 right so you know before we start this can everyone just list down what kinds of fear do you have 可能你有什么的恐惧啊我就很害怕我是很怕虫啊 worms like 我很怕虫的 so 如果我看到虫我会很害怕 like 那种蚯蚓啊那些东西我就很怕你们呢你们有怕什么吗好像曱甴啊还是什么 oh no LJ said yes that's true everyone is scared of being alone yes you know have you experienced being alone before Ziling and LSJ have you experienced you know being isolated from your friends 可能你的朋友不睬你啊然后你就自己一个人在那边yes but you found some good friends that's very good yeah good friends build you up so I encourage you to find friends that you know have the same interests as you and can lead you in the right direction Ziling you said same as in 你怕虫还是你怕你 you scared of being alone 你是怕蚯蚓那些还是你是怕孤独 Same with me oh okay right scared of being you scared of heights is it like 高高的地方你就很怕是吗这样就是好像在飞机啊还是在一个很高的 building 你就很怕是吗 No oh then what do you mean high how about Alex and Moses what fears do you guys have or do you think you have no fear I don't think so right like is anyone scared of death 有人怕死吗
No.
No oh Moses says no alright Moses you don't have any fears
I don't think I have any.
wow okay that's no way right are you sure
Well, I used to be scared of cockroach, but I killed one that day, which boosts my confidence.
oh so yeah so Moses in this case you overcame your fear lah means that
Yeah.
you overcame your fear of cockroaches okay for me I think cockroaches are okay Kajan said if you drop 100 feet maybe I'm scared of that oh I see okay Moses right actually I sort of pay for Moses cause he doesn't have any fears that's very good I'm also scared of are you scared of failing then failing like failing your exams or something are you scared or are you scared of
Definitely.
exams are you scared of exams or something like I mean like even
No,
before the
I'm more
exams
of scared of failing it because both my parents are teachers and then they both
yeah so that would be your
all of
fear
the
as well
subjects I have.
yeah, so scared of failing exams is also a fear. So I found your fear. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, LSJ said if you drop 100 feet, maybe I'm scared of that. Yeah, true. Kaja said height, okay, yeah. Insect, dense? What do you mean by dense? Or is anyone scared of this kind of things? Let me show you. Right. Yeah, are you guys scared of this? I not like scared lah, like you know when you see all these, you guys feel disgusted. Yeah. Okay. So maybe let's not take a look at that. Okay. Yeah. So that is a fear as well. Or even I think what else like there are many fears like I think I have a few friends who like scared of even like dogs and cats like even those animals that we all love yeah some of them are very scared of that so yeah oh ghosts yeah correct ghosts you know you all watch a lot of horror movies you are scared of ghosts as well yeah correct yeah so I think we all have our fears okay so this okay so is this essay topic today will be related to all of us as well okay but okay or is anyone afraid of speaking out in front of your class for example your teacher asks you to come out and present are you guys scared like my English presentation class I think last time y'all before you know I taught y'all maybe the first few weeks I taught y'all you were scared of presenting right in front of you know new friends or in front of teacher are you guys scared were you guys scared last time For those who attend my speaking class, or or even the others who are scared of presenting, do you guys have the fear of that? Like standing in front of 很多人啊，在人家前面讲，你们会怕吗？ I mean, I had the fear last time as well. It has to be overcome, right? So 一定要胜过它的，不然很多东西做不到。Right? Kajan said in a high building, I've a feeling, I think I want to fall down and have people push me down. Nah, that's a bad feeling. He let the intrusive thoughts win. Oh no, cannot lah. This kind of feeling is bad. Oh no. Right. So how about presentation? Today our essay topic is gonna be history presentation. So it's about how a person how the guy, okay, the main character here overcame his fear of presenting. Okay, 就是在前面讲那种讲话啦，就是在人家的前面 present 还是讲话。Right. Okay. So today we are gonna do that. I think many of you will have the 你们不敢讲出来吧，因为你们有 fear of presentation，你们 fear of speaking out 啦。Okay, so I mean, it's very normal. Okay, so this fear of speaking out. So yeah, I was like that last time. Okay, so right. So before we start the essay, just give a brief introduction on how we can write this essay. So the first paragraph, okay, 第一个的段我们会写 introduction. Okay. So you describe. Kajan said my dance well skin bump. You mean goosebumps? Is it? 你的这里会长毛那些的 like is that what you mean? I don't get what you mean by dance. Dance 是浅啊 dance 是在华语 dance 是浅 like很浅的，好像if we say like okay a person is very dense means 他的脑很浅，就是没有什么东西在里面，就是他乱讲话那种we call that very dense，好像没有东西讲出来that we call that a very dense person. But that's why I don't know what you mean by dense here. Okay, so yeah, for the introduction, you describe the setting, okay, 就是 describe 那个地方还是 describe 一个东西，还是 introduce the characters, okay, 刚才讲到 characters, right? So 要 introduce 那些人物 and prepare your audience for the action, okay? So prepare your audience for the action that is to come, okay? What will happen next, okay? So that will come in the introduction. Oh, your hand will skin bumps, like here lah. Skin bumps, like just now I show you that kind of like a bit of girly stuff. Then you'll get goosebumps. Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not scared of that, but like it's just very girly. It's girly 不代表是 scared 啦，就是 like 好像看到很 girly 吧。Yeah. Okay. So then body. Okay. So body paragraph. Okay. So this is where you tell the story The main part of the story, the storyline is where you write in the body. 就是 body 你就讲那些 action 你讲你做了什么什么东西发生，全部在 body. Okay. So you share facts and details and guide them through the plot. 就是跟他们讲 okay, what happens there, what happened last. Okay. So that will happen in the body. Okay. And then in your conclusion, conclusion 就是最后一段 in conclusion, okay, you close the story up, okay, 就是你 include what fast and the last or something, okay, and you also include some reflection, okay, reflection or analysis on the importance of the event to the writer. Means that okay 那个重要性这个的event 的这个 story 的重要性 to the writer means to you, okay, what does it mean? For example, Moses said, okay, he killed a cockroach. So what reflection or analysis Moses can do is that okay, because I killed this cockroach, I feel that I can I overcame the fear already. I feel that next time when there are more cockroaches, I'm more daring to kill them, or I'm more daring to touch them. Okay, so that would be the reflection. Right, so include the closing action. Okay, 就是他们学到了什么可以讲。Okay, reflection 就是他们学到什么。可能他们拿到了什么，就是 get what from there, maybe what experience did they gain, okay, from the event. So that happens at the conclusion, 最后一段 Alright, so let's get started. Okay, and of course check the work lah when you are done. Okay, so let's get started with the story. Okay, so am I sharing my other screen? Wait, let me share my screen again. I'll share my full screen. Okay. Alright, can you guys see it? I think so. Okay, yeah, I think you're right. Alright, so essay on the day I overcame a fear. Okay, so right, why do I use capital letters for the day, D, O, and F? Why? Because this is a title. On the and is not important words, so we don't put capital. 我们不用讲 on the day, okay? Essay on the day 这样子就好了 okay? But then 这个 day overcame 还有 fear 那个要加 capital letters. Don't ask me why the 还有 on 不用 capital letters. I don't know why. Okay, then maybe it's not 那就是it's not important 啦，就是 on 是一个很 linking 的 word 罢了嘛，就是接那个字罢了。So they don't put capital letter 咯。But the main words like essay, they overcame and fear, yeah, we have to put capital letters on that. Okay. So this is our essay for today. All right. So as I said just now, we are going to write an essay about someone who overcame a fear of presentation. 他们不敢讲，就是不敢 present 在他的class 的面前啊。Okay. So that we are going to write about that. Okay. So because it relates to a lot of us as well. 很多小学生啊，很多中学生都even 大学生很多也是很害怕的，去前面 class 的前面去讲，他们就会很nervous 啊，他们会很 worried 的。Okay, so this is an essay that can relate to all of us as well. Okay, so let's get started with the first, the introduction. Okay. Right, so let's get started. Okay, so I'll introduce what fear is in the beginning. Okay, so 什么是恐惧，什么是害怕 Okay, fear is a natural human emotion that can sometimes hold us back from achieving our goals or experience new things. Right? Yeah, do you agree with this word? This sentence, right? So fear 就害怕是一个很 natural 的 human emotion，我们生出来就有害怕了的。OK， 好像我们其实我们生出来是没有害怕，只是 like when we 可能遇到一些东西，我们就会 get 这个 fear 啦，好像怎么人家会离弃我啊那些 OK，so then we start getting fear. Okay, so it's a very natural， 我们不能选择要不要的。不能选择 I want to get scared of 虫，还是 I want to get scared of heights， 你不能这样子选的。你一看如果你怕 heights， 你一看下去你就很害怕，好像你可能有些人很害怕狗，你一去看到狗你就很害怕。Okay, so it's a very natural human emotions that but 有不好的东西是因为 it can hold us back from achieving our goals or experience new things 所以它会拉你然后阻挡你去 achieve 你的 target。可能 for example 我要去爬山，但是去 hiking 啊那些爬山，但是山有很多虫那些，所以可能我会很害怕去爬山。Right, so I can't achieve my goals or I can't experience 我不能去去做新的东西 that I want to do. Right, so because of the fear that I have. Right, so yeah, correct. Baby fear pain, correct. So baby 可能你弄到他一点点他就他感觉到痛，他就很害怕，就会哭。Okay, so everyone fears pain. Actually not everyone fears pain. Got people don't fear pain. Like 你打他很厉害这样。我觉得他怕痛啊，我不知道。Yeah lah, but right, so this is the fear that we have, alright? 好像可能有些人怕高的 right? Those who are scared of heights， 可能他们很多东西都玩不到。好像我有一个朋友他那时我们去玩 escape park 在 Penang 啊，是好像一个theme park 这样，好像有那些 flying fox 我给你们看什么是 flying fox。不是那个虫不是这个activity right, flying fox 这个你们有玩过啊？好像在有那个 cable 你们这样子拉滑下去那种这个但是要很高一点，蛮高一下的这个 哦，你们有没有玩过啊？Yeah, so this is called Flying Fox 啊，OK，so 是好像在一点都没有这样高啊，但是我朋友都很怕高嘛，right？So yeah, this is the Flying Fox 啊，alright？So let me go back here. Okay, close eye. Close 全部没有玩过啊，很好玩一下的。如果你们怕高就可能会很怕啦，but 你们不怕高的很好玩的，好像我也不怕高啊，但是很好玩。Or even bungee jumping， 你们不懂有没有听过 bungee jumping 这个，但是我没有做过这个，我也是
Man, bungee jumping is very dangerous. If the
呀
rope breaks, you're done
蛮危
for.
险的呀，true 了，好像一条线绳子这样罢了，你跳下去很高的地方啊，来这个叫做 bungee jumping 啊，呀，so 这个是要很大胆的，这个要非常大胆的人才可以做，so 好像跳下去哇，很够力呀，so those with heights right，so yeah，我的朋友不是我讲那个 flying fox 啊，OK，so 那时我们去 escape park 啊，有 flying fox，我的朋友就很怕。No， 他就没有什么 enjoy 到他的 ，you know， 他没有的 experience 新的东西咯 ，enjoy 他的 experience， 因为他很怕，right？So if 他没有这个 fear of heights， 他没有这个恐惧 of 高度，他一定是会很喜欢玩的。So yeah 啦 ，so this is what fear can do to us， 就有不好的东西咯。So you want to play 之一 ，yeah，it's very very fun. You want to play which one? Bungee jumping 啊，bungee jumping 啊 ，I don't know man。你一看到下面你就怕 even 来你不怕高，你 normally 不怕高啊，我觉得 bungee jumping 啊，全部人一定会怕啊，因为来你看下去啊，因为这个是你看下去还好，你要跳下去了，然后你可能怕那个绳子脱啊还是什么，你死掉你又不知道，yeah， so that's the fear that we have 啦 ，right？ So it's a very natural human emotion, okay? So Zi, what's that called? In Chinese? Can you give me the 汉语拼音 Okay, 细致细致细致细节细节okay, I don't know. Alright, so have sign 刺激Alright, 刺激很刺激呀，很刺激，很刺激。你喜欢做刺激的东西子怡。Oh, then it's good. Yeah. You can. Some people like to do that. Have some life and death state. Yeah, they have life and death lah. So yeah, a lot of people don't like to do that. Alright. Or they are very very scared because there's life and death. 你做一次你可能会死啊那种，好像你去爬那种Mount Everest 还是什么。Okay, so yeah, so then you describe fear, okay, then you explain, okay, what do you have, which fear do you have, okay, you introduce what fear, okay. One of my biggest fears was, okay, speaking in front of a large group of people, okay, 就是他的 speaking in front of 很大的 audience 很多人的地方，OK， so 那种以前我还没 you know 我以前我也是有一点怕啦，跟很大的观众讲的时候 ，right， 我会很欣赏那些人you know 在1000几千个 you know even 那些你看的那些歌星那些 right 那些我会欣赏他们，怎么可以这样多人的面前可以去唱还是去表演，还是去讲话 ，right？ 所以我每次会欣赏他们。But 现在 you know as I get used to speaking in front of people like 你们 even my students or even 好像我有去教会那些 ，so I speak in front of you know my church members as well， 就是一些观众 ，right？So I feel quite natural already. So your fear is talking to your classmate. 哇 classmate 都不敢讲话这样是很够力啊，这样你肯定是有这个 fear 就是你很害怕跟in front of your classmates 讲话so that was one of the biggest fears because they will hit you, that why is that 他们 bully 你bully 你这样很够力这样你要去 report 还是什么 okay. So one of your biggest fears was speaking in front of a large group of people. Okay, so I had always been shy and anxious when it came to public speaking. Okay, public speaking 就是 讲话 you know talk in front giving presentation in front of the public people 就是观众啦 in front of the 观众一群人 right so I have to run away oh no it's not movie okay right so yeah so when it came to public speaking okay and the thought of giving a speech or presentation in front of an audience would make me sick to my stomach. Okay, right. So yeah, 你就是讲 ，OK, you explain, OK, 你都从小就会很害羞啊，就很worried, OK, anxious 就是很 worried 啦 ，OK. When it came to public speaking 啊，就是你去讲，you know, in front of people that time， 哦，你会很害羞，你会很害怕 ，right? Anxious， 你会很担心 ，OK，what will I do? What will I do wrong? 可能你担心，哎呀，等下那些人，you know， 会讲什么啊？可能我讲错话啊，可能他们会笑我啊，还是他们会不喜欢我还是什么 ？OK，that's why you know a lot of people think when they go out and speak the time, okay, 人家会笑他们啊，人家会取笑他们那些 ，okay, that's why you know you are anxious, you are worried on what people will talk about you, right? So when it came to public speaking and the thought, okay, even 你去想一个，可能你的老师教你哦 and the thought of 可能老师还没教你的时候你很怕老师教你 ，right? So in the thought of giving a speech or presentation in front of an audience will make you sick to your stomach. Sick to your stomach means what? Okay, 来我们去看 ，alright, so what does sick to my stomach? Okay, sick to my stomach 就是非常难过哦，好像好像 feel miserable， 好像要呕这样那种，好像你的 stomach 很不舒服这样，好像哎呦，等下到我了还是什么啊？我很害怕难过 ，alright? So this is called sick to my stomach. Okay, it's an idiom. Sick to your stomach. Alright, you can use this, you know, 可能你很难过的时候，你可以讲 sick to my stomach. Right? So social anxiety disorder. I wouldn't suppose so 啦。有一些人是真的是很害怕 ，even 跟人家讲话都很害怕那种。我可以讲 social anxiety disorder， 但是 you know speaking in front of audience， 就是有一个很大的观众，那个我觉得是全部人是一定要去 face 的。我觉得I think 多数的人生出来的时候都会害怕跟很大的观众的人讲话。就是他们要慢慢 train 出来 ，OK， 慢慢可能一开始跟10个人讲先，然后到20个，到50个，到100个他们就慢慢扩大他们了他们就会更敢 ，OK，so yeah，social anxiety disorder 是可能 even 一对一这样，好像跟你的朋友讲话你都很害怕，那个我就可以讲是 social anxiety disorder，right？So 还是 even 跟大人讲话一点还是什么你都很怕，那个我可以讲 social anxiety disorder， yeah，so 社交恐惧 yeah， 恐惧 yeah，so okay, this social anxiety disorder, what do you mean? You mean this is social anxiety disorder? No, this is not. This does not mean social anxiety. Maybe you're just saying 你讲这个人有 social anxiety disorder 是吗？Like based on the sentence here. Like 你讲因为他很怕 speaking in front of audience， 他有 social anxiety disorder 是吗？你在是这样？Or do you mean that 还是你以为这个词叫 social anxiety disorder？ 如果你以为这个词这个 vocab 是social disorder， 这个 idiom 是 social means social anxiety disorder， 这样是错的。Yeah, so no okay. Yeah, just to clarify. I thought you thought this was this person. Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe this person here has social anxiety disorder. Yeah. Right? So yeah, so sick to the stomach means 非常的难过 ，OK， 非常的 worried， OK， 非常好像你的肚子好像可能你 before 那个 exam 的时候，有时你会 sick to your stomach， 好像你很 worried 哎呀，等下考试会考到好没有That is also you can also say sick to your stomach Now thinking about the exam made me feel sick to my stomach also can. Right? So wait 这个是 feel sorry. Alright.So 哇，现在我的这里也是下雨I don't know about heat waves It's raining every day. Okay, so the next paragraph. Okay, so let's start with our body. Okay, body paragraph. Okay, so let's start with the story already lor, because remember this is just giving an introduction. Okay, after introduction, and the body is where the main type of actions happen. Okay, 这里是讲故事了。Okay, so however, one day, okay, I had to face my fear head on. Okay, so right, so 有一天 ，OK 你就要 face 你的 fear head on. What does head on mean? Okay, face something head on means that 你去正面它，你去 face 它，你去 approach or stand up to it. Okay, see as you can see, approach 你 approach 它，你去 stand up to it means that 正面 ，OK， 你 face 你的 fears，OK， 你讲 OK 不能了，我一定要去面对它 ，OK，so that's called face something head on，OK，so normally we call it face your fear 啦 ，OK 哦 ，yeah face，有时可能你看那种 Avengers 的戏 right， 好像那个Avengers 对 Thanos right，so we can also say they face Thanos head on， 就是他们去跟 Thanos 打战啊，好像他们两个 clash 啊，我们也可以讲the Avengers face Thanos head on 我们也可以这样子讲。Okay, so it means you stand up to something, you approach him, you face 你去面对他了 Yeah, okay, so that's calling that means face something head on. Okay, so but one day you had to face your fear head on. 你要去正面你的这个恐惧 right? And Tony R.I.P. Yeah, yeah. Okay, it was my turn. Okay, to give a presentation. Oh, sorry. In my history class. Okay, that's why our topic for today is the history presentation. Okay, because you're gonna give your presentation in history class. I think Alex loves history, right? Based on his his wallpapers, his profile picture, you can see that Alex loves history, right? Especially history that happened in the 19 somethings. Okay, so in my history class, okay. And I had been dreading it for weeks. Okay, so okay, it was 到他的 turn 了 Okay, why did he have to face his fear? Because it was his turn. Right? It was the guy's turn to give a presentation. 到他了 Okay, 就要在他的前面，他的班的前面去讲。Okay, to give presentation. Okay, so and he had been dreading it for weeks. 他几个星期都很 dread dread means 恐惧Okay, I have great fear. 他很害怕，很恐惧 Okay, so that we call that dread. Okay, 很恐惧，很害怕 Okay, so it was his turn to give a presentation, and他几个星期都很害怕了。哎呀，差不多了。You know, as you know, it got closer to the presentation week, 他就更怕 right? He was dreading it for weeks, 他很害怕，很恐惧 right? So I had practiced my speech countless times. Okay, so what does countless mean? Anyone knows? 好像我应该教过你们这个字 countless， 在华语也是可以，在英语也是可以。你们what does countless mean? A lot of times, yes, correct. 好像太多次 that 它都算不到了 Okay, very good. 这样 Okay, so countless 我们可以讲数不到了 Okay, 数不到，太多次 that 它数不到了 Okay, too many times. Okay, too many. Okay, countless is 太多了，你 practice 太多次你都算不到了 Okay, so yeah, so I practiced my speech countless times. Okay, but every time I thought about standing out in front of my classmates, my heart would race and my palms would sweat. Okay, right? So你 although 你已经练习到数不到的次了 ，OK， 你练习到很多次了，你练习到好像滚过那手这样 ，OK， like 很熟了。But then 你每次想到，哎呀，我要站在我的班前面跟我的 classmates 讲的时候，哎呦， 你的心脏会跳更快更快 ，OK？Heart will race means that 你的 heart 不是在那边跑哈，把你的 heart 在不动很快 ，OK？ 你的 heart was beating very quickly，OK？Heart will race means your heart beat very quickly。OK，so means heart will race means 你的心脏会跳到很快 ，OK？跳得很快，然后你的 palm 就是你的手这里 ，OK？ 这个是 palm， 这个不是 palm 啊，这个是 palm， 这个部分就是 palm，OK？ 你的 palms， 你的 heart will race and your palms will sweat 的时候，我觉得有两个 instance， 一个是你很害怕，然后一个是你很你好像应该是可能你生病到很多的时候，你的 palms 也会 sweat 的。你生病的时候啊，好像你有病的时候啊，你的这里会流汗的 ，OK？or another one 是你很害怕，还是你很 nervous？ 你很nervous 是叫什么你很忘记那个字了nervous 是什么？Sorry。紧张 ，yes correct，thank you very much， 子立 ，OK 呀、你很紧张的时候，还是你很害怕的时候，你的 palms 会 sweat，OK， 你会流汗的。we say call that cold sweat， 冷汗，流冷汗 ，OK， 不是因为 cold sweat 不是因为你去 exercise 流汗的，不是，是因为你很害怕，还是你很紧张 ，OK， 有几个 instances 你会流汗的 ，Yeah correct， 冷汗 ，yes correct， 子立 ，Yeah，I was talking about 冷汗，冒冷汗。Very very good. Okay, you can I'll copy this. I'll copy this. I'll see I can paste here. 冒冷汗 Wait, why am I copying? Whoops. 不能这样子抄了 Okay, never mind. 冒冷汗 Right. Okay. Very very good. Yep. Okay, so yeah, when you ever thought of standing in front of your classmate and giving a presentation, 你的心脏会蹦到很快，然后你的 palms 会冒冷汗 ，OK， 你的这里手部 ，OK， so then as I walked to the front of the classroom, I could feel my anxiety building. Okay, so as 你走去前面啊，你走去你的 classroom 的前面，到你的 turn 了咯，到你 turn 去讲了 ，OK， so as you walk in front，OK， 你慢慢的走去前面 ，OK， you could feel your anxiety. Anxiety, what is another word for anxiety? I think I also explained this before. Alright, anxiety comes from this word lah, anxious, okay? So what does it mean? It means that you're worry lah, okay? Your worry building 啊，你更紧张了 ，OK？ 你更不是紧张你更害怕，你更担心了 ，OK？ anxiety 是很担心了 ，OK？ 你就 as you walk in front 你一步一步的走出去前面的时候你更紧张了 ，OK？ 你每踏一步你更紧张了 ，OK？So you can feel your anxiety building 就是一直上去 ，OK？ Building 不是那个高楼那个 building no OK？But you could feel your anxiety building means that 你的 worry 一直的加上 ，OK？So another OK？Your building means escalate or increase OK？Feel your anxiety increase OK？ 更多 ，right？ So my legs OK felt weak and I stumbled over sorry, and my throat was dry. Okay, so 你的脚好像你一出去的时候as you was walking 你走出去的时候你的脚好像要断掉这样好像很弱这样好像 jelly leg 这样we call it jelly 好像 you know jelly 很没有骨这样子啦 OK so my legs felt weak OK 所以他的脚很弱OK and his throat OK 他的这里很 dry OK speaking of throat dry 我要喝水一下My throat was also dry. Okay, so yeah, so 他的 throat was dry 不是因为他讲话 but 是因为他很紧张，好像你很紧张还是你很害怕的时候啊，你的 throat 啊 as along with your palm sweating and your heart racing right， 你的 throat 也会很 dry 很干的，会很干的 right so 脚软 yep is that 软指令 that's 软 right okay right so 脚软okay 脚or 暖 maybe is it 暖脚run okay RUAN oh my goodness RUAN okay thank you very much 经验之类要 save me I thought 软 I thought it's 软 it's not I thought it's L 我们讲脚软 right not 软whoops 我刚刚 pronounce 错了 okay and yeah 就脚软 your throat was dry okay 你的这个颈项这里很干 okay so I took a deep breath okay 你深呼吸 okay okay and started to speak okay 对 okay 深呼吸进去 okay 然后你就开始讲话 okay you take a deep breath because you're nervous 你很紧张 okay so as remember when I even for those who come to my English speaking class right I always say the main tips to speak out is what taking a deep breath so in this case he used it lah okay so I took a deep breath lah okay 每次你紧张还是你很害怕的时候你呼吸罢了你呼吸然后深呼吸你就可以 clear up 你的 mind 一点点 okay so always take deep breaths when you are scared or when you're nervous okay that's a tip for you okay and you started to speak okay so at first my voice okay was shaky okay so 他的 voice 好像Hello everyone okay 这样子就是 shaky voice 就是好像他不敢讲话这样好像Hello everyone 这就是 shaky okay my voice was shaky okay and I stumbled over my words okay stumble over my words 就是 okay let's see OK， stumble over words 就是好像他弄错了字这样，他要讲这个东西，但是他讲到错了这样。好像如果我要读这个however one day I had to face my fear head on 他 stumble over words means one day however face my head on 就这样子就是 stumble 就是弄错他的sentence OK 弄错他的字还是讲错字那些 OK then we call that stumble over words yes Kajian like internet lag correct yes correct yeah so stumble over your words okay so that is 就是弄错了你的字 okay so yeah your voice is shaky you stumble over your words okay 因为你紧张嘛你紧张的时候你不会讲到好的 okay so then but as I continue okay right 好像你继续but as you continue speaking okay something amazing happened okay right so as you continue speaking right有一个很奇妙的东西发生 okay amazing 很奇妙 okay I started to feel more confident okay and my fear began to fade away right okay so something 很奇妙的东西发生什么奇妙的东西发生就是那个人 this guy started to feel 更多的信心 okay confident means 更有信心 alright so confident means 有信心 alright so 更有信心 okay and 你的 fear 那个恐惧 okay 慢慢的 推掉了 ，OK fade away 就是推掉，不是那个篮球的 fade away 啊，OK 我们不是那个 fade away 啊。I know a lot of people say Kobe fade away 还是 Michael Jordan fade away，但我们没有讲这个fade away，这个 fade away，what does this fade away means？OK，这个就是消失 ，OK，就是慢慢的 gradually or slowly disappear，OK，慢慢的走退掉，OK，we call that fade away，alright，so。Okay, so that is that's what does fear begin to fade away means. Okay, so 他就继续他更多的信心了。As he continue to speak，就是他可能在前面的时候不敢讲的，OK，but 就是他慢慢讲的时候，OK，慢慢有信心了。诶，其实不会很难啊，还是其实那些人我的同学有听我讲的，OK，so you started to feel more confident，and then 你的 fear 你的恐惧慢慢的退掉了，OK，so that's fade away。渐渐 ，OK， 渐渐消失 ，correct，OK，very good，子玲 ，OK，so 渐渐消失 ，yeah，渐消失 ，OK，so here we go。Alright, so okay, so your fear begin to fade, 渐渐的消失. Okay, so here we stop for 5 minutes. I'll give you a short break, okay, because it's 9:04 nearing to 9:05. Then we come back in 5 minutes, okay. So I'll see you in at 9:10 lah. 9:10. Okay, then we continue our 我们还有多一个 paragraph， 然后最后一个是 conclusion. Okay, so we have another body paragraph and then we'll go to our conclusion. Then we'll go to vocab and then we're done. Okay, so I'll give you a quick 5 minutes break. Okay, so grab your water. Okay, or if you want to continue copying, you can continue copying. Or you want to go to the toilet, also can. Okay, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay, see you. Okay, it's 9:10. Okay, so I hope that everyone is back, okay, from the toilet or from taking water. All right, so let's continue on with the next paragraph, next body paragraph. Okay, so right, so as you said that, okay, you started to feel more confident and your fear 慢慢的渐渐的消失 okay, so then what happened? Okay, so you looked, okay, I looked out at my classmates, okay, and saw that they they were listening to me intently, okay, so what does this mean? Okay, when you're presenting 你肯定是看你的 classmate, okay, so when you're presenting, hey, 你看你的 classmates, 你看到他们很 okay, firstly I let you know what intently means, okay, so intently 是目不转睛, okay, means 你很 serious, 你 show serious attention, 你很 focused, okay, so we call it intently, okay, so focus on something, 好像如果你很 focus on 我在教你们 means you are listening to teacher Gabriel intently, okay, so 你很serious 的去 focus on me, okay, so looked at my classmates and saw that they will listen to him very focused and very seriously, 好像目不转睛咯, okay, so yeah, that is what intently means, okay, so 当你看你的 classmates 的时候，他们很 focus wow, okay, so I realized that they were not judging me or waiting for me to mess up. Okay? So 他们其实没有去 judge 你judge 就是他们去评判你 OK 他们讲没有讲哈哈 Gabriel 这个讲到不好还是Gabriel miss 到这个 point 还是然后他们没有讲Gabriel 站着很好笑还是什么 OK they were not judging me Gabriel 传到很好笑还是 Gabriel 讲到很好笑 No they were not judging him or waiting for me to mess up 他们也是没有等你几时 Gabriel 会出错还是几时会讲错话他们没有这样子 alright so you realize that they were not judging you or waiting for you to mess up means that hey your perspective was wrong okay you were wrong about them last time okay 因为你害怕是为什么是因为你害怕人家讲你吗好像在后面能笑你一点点你是害怕这个嘛 okay you're scared that people will laugh at you people will wait for you to make mistakes and make you laugh or wait for you to feel or something okay so that's why you are scared of people right so yeah but then as you continue to speak okay you started to feel more confident and you realize that hey your classmates are actually not laughing at you are not making fun of you but actually will listen to you very intently very focused okay so yeah right so they were interested in what I had to say, right? 所以他们很兴趣的要听我要讲什么话，那些话我要讲 ，OK？ 他们很兴趣 they were very interested. Hey, what is Gabriel gonna say next? What is Gabriel gonna present about next? Right? 他们很兴趣的知道 ，alright? So the more I spoke, the more comfortable I became. And by the end of my presentation, I was surprised to find that I had actually enjoyed myself. Okay, so yeah, 你越讲 okay the more 你越讲越多 okay the more you spoke the more you presented 你越觉得你越舒服好像我每一句讲跟讲越讲越多我越觉得越舒服alright and by the end of your presentation okay when you finish your presentation okay you were surprised that you actually enjoy yourself 其实你不怕你其实觉得你自己好像很好玩好像有你 enjoy 你自己alright so you surprised 你吓到了你很惊讶到我其实可以做到的我其实 had fun I actually enjoyed myself presenting alright so yeah okay so that day I learned a valuable lesson about facing my fears. Okay, so 那天你就学到一个很宝贵的这个 lesson，OK，、宝贵的学习啦，OK，about facing your fears，OK，alright，because you were very scared，in the beginning，你看你几个星期你都很害怕，right？Then you practice so many times, but then you still very scared because you scared that people will judge you, people will make fun of you, and people 会取笑你，人家会等你去做错东西 ，alright? So yeah, but then that day you learn a lesson, okay? 你 learn 很宝贵的 lesson about facing your fears, okay? I realized that the only way to overcome my fear of public speaking was to face it head on. Alright? Okay, so yeah, head on 刚才也是讲到在哪里这里 alright, head on 就是去正面它 right 去面对它 right. So the only way of overcoming your fear is to face it head on, right? So it is in the same way 可能如果我很怕虫 the only way that I can overcome is maybe to 动那个虫还是去跟那个虫玩咯 right? Or as Moses shared, right? That day if you heard Moses share his cockroach thing, he said that time he killed his cockroach, he killed a cockroach, then means that he's facing his fear head on. 他自己去 kill 不是他讲妈咪有 cockroach 帮我去 kill 还是 daddy 有 cockroach 帮我去 kill. No, he faced his fear head on. He faced it himself. He killed the cockroach himself, right? So in the same way for all of us, if we want to face our fears, we must face it head on. 我们不能等到人家帮我们做，还是我们不能什么，我们要自己去面对 alright? So 还有怎样yeah, we came in. Okay, so actually we are almost done with the essay. We left the conclusion right? So yeah, we are talking about fears today, facing our fears. Alright, so essay topic for today is a day I overcame a fear, and we are doing a narrative essay, which is to tell a story. We're telling a story about a day that you overcame a fear. Okay, so yeah, was to face it head on. Okay, so 要去正面它，要去面对它。Right, today so fast. Yeah, is it fast? We still have one more paragraph, Ziling. So maybe we'll finish this essay at like 9:25, 9:30. Yeah, probably. Then cause I got a meeting as well later. But if Ziling, if you have any more questions for me, because 我觉得我也是写到很长一下，好像几百个字320个字。Of course, don't write so long, but because as you said, very fast. But then I still have one more paragraph. Okay, so yeah, the day you learn a very valuable lesson. Okay, and you realize that the only way to overcome my fear of public speaking was to face it here. As supposed to everyone's fears as well. 你要面对你什么的恐怕，还是面对什么东西，你们要去正面去面对它 right? So I had to push myself out of my comfort zone and take a risk, okay? Even if it was scary, okay? So 你要去 push 你自己你要去推你自己 Hey, it's time to come out of our comfort zone 不能在你的 comfort zone 那边 relax 吧OK， 你 comfort zone 就是好像你喜欢每次做你喜欢做的东西罢了，你没有去做你可能你害怕做的东西，还是你没有去做你最不喜欢做的东西。But 你最不喜欢做的东西 when you do it means that you are stepping out, you are pushing yourself out of the comfort zone. I think I taught you this phrase before also. Yeah, so that's why I didn't include that in our vocab today, because I taught you before. Okay, so you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone and take a risk. Okay, risk 就是take a 好像华语是I didn't risk in China 风险 right? So I think my parents help. Okay, yeah, risk means 风险 alright? So 风险 how do we what's the 汉语拼音? You guys know? F 这个风险啊，is it? Okay, right. 怎样 also say or 这个是这个也是险 right? And this is no. Oh, that one is 冒险冒险冒险冒险 right, 冒险 is the same meaning, is it? No. Okay. Yeah. 冒险 is not risk lah. Okay. 风险 is the risk. Yeah. So like there's a you know you have to take a risk 好像可能你要做一个东西，可能你可能怕有一个东西会发生，好像 even 人家去买那些股票啊那些，他们也是要 take risk 的嘛，也要拿风险的，因为不一定会赚到钱啊，可能会亏钱 ，so that's called taking a risk 啊。Okay. So yeah, risiko correct. 感觉。Okay, so you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone 你要推你出去，不能做我自己想要做的东西罢了。Okay, 我要去 try 新的东西。Okay, try maybe some things that I'm not very good at or I'm still not very I'm still scared about. Okay, but you have to push yourself. Okay, and take a risk, take a 风险 even if it was scary. Okay, so and once Anderson and once I discovered, okay, that my fear was not as big as I had thought it was. Okay, so and once you go and face your fears, once you face your fears head on, 你去面对你的那个你的害怕 right 你的恐惧 you discover 你找到actually 我其实怎么会去怕这个东西呢？其实我可以做到的吗？其实我可以去在我的班上去给这个presentation 啊，其实 no 我的朋友们很支持我啊，我觉得我做得很好，可以做到很好，怎么我会去怕 right? So you discover that your fear 其实不会很大 it wasn't even a big fear right? It's something that you can do, you can achieve right? So maybe one day when I maybe someday next time in the future when I really touch a worm, maybe I might think that actually touching a worm, you know, being scared of worms is not as big as I thought it was lah, right? 可能以后啦，但是现在我还很怕 right? So maybe next time your fear of heights maybe 其实高度也是怎么我会怕啊，还是怎么会怕这个高度，还是可能以后你们可能其他的怎么会怕鬼啊鬼 you know 还是什么 OK 你们以后会去find out how to face your fears. But then of course 你怕鬼你不可能不要 I don't advise you 去面对那个鬼 head on 啦，你不可能去 summon 那个鬼 OK 鬼出来然后我要面对你，没有啦，没有这样子的。Okay, so yeah, of course some fears still cannot be 然后好像你怕死那些很多人有怕死也是不能去面对它啦，因为你不然你要去 what try to die 没有啊。Okay, so yeah, but some fears can be overcome like this like 这个 presentation 还是a fear of insects or fear of 一些的 animals or fear of you know heights. Okay, all these some of these fears can be trained, can be overcome, right? Okay, so and the last conclusion paragraph. Okay. Alright, so conclusion, you state what happens, okay, after that, alright? So, but on plane, I don't feel height. Maybe because on the plane, maybe there's a lot of people with you, right? So on aircraft, yeah, correct. Aircraft is AIRCRAFT, okay, with the T, okay, Kajen. Alright, and height is HEIGHT, not HIGHT, remember? Okay, HEIGHT, not height, not HIGHT. Okay, so this is a few corrections to your sentence. Alright, yeah, so on plane, okay, on aircraft, you don't feel height, you don't feel scared because maybe the plane is very big and you feel very safe inside. It's not like 不是好像叫你跳出那个 OK， 如果那个 plane 它跳出去那个 plane 你会怕吗？一定会怕嘛 ，right？ So 好像we call that skydiving, right? I don't know if you have it's similar to bungee jumping, but skydiving 更危险我觉得。 This one，我觉得这个是根本是更可怕，这个最可怕。Like skydiving off a plane 这个如果for example what's his name Kajen, if they ask you to do this of course I don't think you will do lah because you will be scared of heights already. But then in a plane 你觉得那个在 plane 里面比较 you know it's quite safe inside the plane, nothing big will happen then sorry shouldn't even be here, then you're not scared lah. Yeah, so in conclusion, okay, so since okay that day, okay, so talk about okay what happened after, okay, you just closing to your story, okay, the 结尾, okay, so I have continued to challenge myself by speaking in front of groups, okay, so 从那天起 okay 你每天去 challenge 你去okay let's go let's challenge myself, okay 去给你自己挑战 okay 挑战自己 alright, so let me add the Chinese okay hey this is 鸡 is that 鸡 this one this is this 鸡 oh this is not 鸡 right oh this is 鸡 this is the 鸡 alright alright okay not bad okay so I continue to challenge yourself 挑战自己 right thank you 之类的挑战 okay so 挑战自己 okay by speaking in front of groups, okay right 就是如果你要 face okay 你就每次去 challenge yourself 咯 then 你以后就没有这个 fear 了 okay so and while it still makes me a little nervous, I know that I can handle it. Okay, so a fear also is not called a fear if you have one channel no fear already lah. So and maybe you still feel a bit of you know 可能紧张一点 even before the presentation, but and in this case you know that you can handle it already. 你知道你可以去面对它了，你知道你可以做到了and it's not a big thing for you already. Okay, 你知道okay I know I can handle it, not a big deal. I think 我可以顺利的过 okay so but you still feel a little bit nervous okay then I have learned that fear is not something to be avoided, okay right so fear 恐怕不是一个东西我们要去离开它avoid 它不要去面对它 right but okay but rather something to be faced and conquered. Okay, so fear 不是一个东西你要去离开它，你不要去面对它 but 一个东西 we should conquer and face it. Conquer 就是胜过okay 胜过 right okay alright so you must 去面对它，你要去胜过你的 fears, okay so this is what we learn, okay so this what do you call it? This lesson applies to us as well. 我们也是因为我们怕如果有怕一个东西可能我们怕讲话，我们还是怕去 present， 还是我们怕我们的 exam， 还是怕读书还是什么 okay everything we must 去面对它，还有我们要去胜过它 okay so in this case this guy has already learned okay that fear is not something to be avoided， 你不能去离开它，不要讲我不要去 face 它 but 你要去 face 它，还有去胜过它 right so then that would be fear and by doing so okay we can unlock new opportunities and experiences that we never thought was possible Okay, so this is our final sentence. Okay, so and okay by doing so means and 如果我们去 face and conquer 我们的恐怕我们的 fears, okay, we can unlock 我们可以去拿到 okay 更多的 opportunities 更多的机会 okay 机会 OK 更多的机会 OK 更多的 experience OK 更多的经验 OK so what Alright, 更多的经验 that we never thought was possible. Okay, so 我们可能不信，这个不能发生的，还是哎呀，这个我不能做的，还是然后这个东西我很怕啦，然后我不能去做，好像去爬山，还是哎呀你怕虫还是什么，你不能去爬山。But then after you face your fears, next time 你可以去爬山了，很容易的去你要去爬山了，走啊然后我们可以拿经验 ，OK，for example, if 你可以在班上的前面去那边 present 了，可能你可以去 presentation competition， 你可以去参加一些 competition， 你可以拿钱啊，你可以遇到新的人 ，right? So all these are experiences and opportunities that you can have. You never thought you were possible because you go and face your fears. Okay? So unless you face your fears, all the opportunities 全部的机会，全部的经验才会慢慢的来 ，right? So this is our essay for today. Alright? So it's essay on the day you overcame a fear. Our title would be the history presentation. Okay, why do I name it the history presentation? Because it is the history presentation. Okay, 是那个 history presentation that allow you to face your fear. Okay, so we name it the history presentation. Oh, okay. Ziling, Ziling, are you in the group? I think I can send you also. If you, I'll give you guys a bit more time to copy lah, 3 minutes. Then I will continue with the vocab. Those who want to copy.
Sir, I want to write the title.
You write the title. Okay, my bad. Okay, and one wants to copy below, one wants to write the title. Okay, title is the history presentation. Okay, then 1 minute enough. Okay, Ziling, write very fast. Ziling, your parents will send your work into the group, is it? I think your mom will send your. No, that's cursing. Or cursing's parents will send the work into the group. No, not Ziling, sorry. Cursing's parents. Right? So yeah, Cursing, you done writing the title? I'll scroll down.
Done already.
Okay, done already. Good. Alright, so is it raining at your areas? It's raining very heavily my house here. Not sure about your. No, where do you live, Ziling? Malacca. Okay, you live in Malacca. Right, I see. Oh, Malacca is my friend's hometown. Very hot in Malacca. Ayo. Wow, you should come KL KL very 凉爽很凉爽，很大风在这里。But then, can you all hear the rain? Cannot. I'm not sure because sometimes Zoom cannot capture the rain sounds. 可以听到那个雨吗？我讲话的时候。No Cannot. Okay. Then good. 因为我听到很大声，然后我怕他们会影响到你那个。Right, so done already, Ziling? Okay, how about the others? Also done, Give you all 1 more minute, Oh, done, Okay. Right, so I'll go to the vocab. Right, Malacca, my friend's hometown. Yeah. But then Malacca, okay. Malacca 我也是去过几次，我喜欢吃那个 Nyonya food， 还有好像那个 chicken rice balls， Malacca 的 chicken rice balls， 我觉得越吃然后越普通这样就是有去 Malacca 一下。Alright, so we're gonna write about the history presentation. Okay, so vocab. Okay, the vocab today. Number 1 is Okay, feel sick to the stomach. Okay, 我已经教了你们了，其实。Okay, so feel sick to the stomach means 非常的难过。Okay, means feel very miserable. Miserable 就是哎呀很难过了。Miserable 跟难过是一模一样的。Okay, so miserable 跟难过是一样。Okay, or about to vomit，好像你的 stomach 很不舒服这样，好像要呕出去这样。Okay, you feel sick to your stomach. Okay, sometimes when you feel nervous. Okay, so yeah, when you feel very nervous, okay, yeah, Ziyan, I'm also very shocked. Yeah, I was very shocked. Okay, so I think sometimes I'm not sure if it's him or not, but like sometimes got people also make noises, weird noises, and yeah, sometimes they make weird noises, but it's okay. Alright, so yeah, so feel miserable and about to vomit. You know, sometimes when we feel very nervous, okay, we will feel like 好像我们胃不舒服呀，好像不是因为你生病还是什么，但是因为你很 nervous 啊，你的身体会有这个 reaction that 好像你的胃会那边转来转去一样，好像不想吃东西啊，好像突然很饱这样，然后你讲完了啊，你就突然饿回了，是这样的，我也是。Right. Wait, why is everyone posting the question mark sign? Okay. Okay, then number 2. Oh, oops, I didn't say the example sentence. Okay, so yeah, example sentence. Okay, thinking about a scary event still makes me feel sick to my stomach. Okay, so maybe 可能你看到 or maybe 你看到一个 accident， 好像你看到人家的车祸，然后你看到可能那个人的肠出来啊，那些 like Hungary 那种，好像很多血还是什么啊，你也是会 feel sick to your stomach， 好像。咦，你看到要呕一样 ，OK， so even 你想回去的时候，你看到那个人在地上好像死掉了，那个人还是那个头断掉还是什么 ，OK，still makes you feel sick to your stomach， 你还会感觉到很难过、很不舒服这样 ，OK，so that's sick to your stomach，right？See， a very good example，yeah，exactly，right？So 一定会很给力，以前我有一个朋友的，他看到那个 accident， 他也是很 traumatized， 他很害怕。我不知道，食堂啊，I think it was doing. Hey, you are naughty. Okay, so yeah.
老师，我有讲话没？
不是你不是讲话，你是做声音啊。对，OK。
不是我的声音哦。
啊，不是你的。
我没开过麦嘞。
Wait. Okay, so next, okay.
哇老呗，一下子赖我身上来。
没有，因为你第一个跑出来嘛，你的名字刚才不是你的名字，刚才是子琳的名字在我的，因为我是放一个人的，就是我已经缩短我的那个那个 Zoom 的那个啊，然后然后那个声音出来，你的名字是第一了，所以我觉得是你们。So not 子琳 not 子琳 no just now 子琳 you were on my screen then 那个声音跑出来的时候紫堂的那个名出来 so that's why I thought it was him my bad
哇老师连那个 Zoom 都要拉我上去
sorry 我哪里是啊讲话的人每次在第一个的吗那个是我觉得啦 OK so sorry 我放在Yeah, right. 子令有时是你 team right, so it's okay, it's okay. 你们帮我抓啊，如果有一个人在讲话，帮我抓。Okay, so face something head on. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so face something head on 是正面去正面它 ，alright? So approach or stand up to something. Okay, 就是去正面I mean in Chinese. Okay, so approach 它 ，okay? 你不能去不理它，你要去 approach. Okay, like just now I said, the Avengers face Thanos head on. Okay, Avengers didn't avoid Thanos, but he faced Thanos head on. 他们去跟他打战 ，okay? So you face him head on, okay? So you can face your fears head on as well, or you can face your problems head on, okay? So example sentence: I decided to face the problem head on instead of avoiding it any longer, okay? So I decided to face the problem， 正面面对那个问题 ，okay? Instead of 不要理他 ，okay? Instead of 去跑掉 ，okay? 你去 decided to 去面对它 ，okay? And the third one, okay? Dread. dread 是恐惧 ，OK， 你很恐惧一个东西 means you dread something，OK，you dread， 这个字可能会比较新啦 for 一些人 ，OK，I'm not sure if you have seen this word before, but this is a good word to use when 你讲恐惧 ，OK，have great fear of something，you dread something， 可能 ，OK，for example sentence here。I feel a sense of dread every time I have to go to the dentist. OK 可能你去洗牙还是你去拔牙的时候，你会很恐惧的。OK，because你怕痛嘛，可能还是你怕要打针啊，还是什么东西。OK，so you feel a sense of dread。OK，when you go to the dentist，or 如果你很害怕去考试 ，you feel a sense of dread every time you sit for an exam。OK，你很害怕去考试，你就可以讲 I feel a sense of dread every time when I sit for the exam。你害怕一个东西 ，feel a sense of dread when I blah blah blah。OK，so you can use this in a sentence. Okay, so number 4. Okay, number 4 is fade away. As I said, we're not talking about Kobe Bryant's fade away. Okay, so fade away here means 渐渐的 okay, or 渐渐的消失 right? As I think Ziling said, or yeah. Kobe Bryant, yeah, fans of basketball, yeah, rest in peace. Don't miss him. I still miss him. Okay, so 消失 okay, gradually 就是 slowly gradually 是慢慢的渐渐 gradual means 渐渐啦 gradual in Chinese is 渐渐 alright, gradually or slowly 慢慢的去消失 disappear, alright, so that's called fade away, alright, so 好像有时你的白色的衣 right, 你可能有弄到一点的 stain, 好像 stain 就是弄到一点的好像food 食物的那些好像 curry 还有红色所以你每次去洗的时候它慢慢的 fade away, 你也是可以用这个 fade away, so the curry from my white stain shirt slowly fade away, 就是慢慢的去消失 okay, you can also use fade away in that sentence. But example sentence here I gave was the memories of my primary school life slowly began to fade away as the years went by. Okay, so this is what I write lah. This is my own experience lah. Okay, so 好像以前我的 primary school life 现在我越大的时候慢慢的去消失好像越记不起这样 Okay, so it's quite sad. I still remember some highlights from last time, but a lot of things you slowly begin to fade away, slowly begin to forget everything. Okay, so this is how we can use fade away in a sentence as well. Okay, so instead of saying forget, okay, instead of say I started to forget, okay, the memories of my primary school life, you can say the memories of my primary school life slowly began to fade away. 跟一样的 meaning, but 这个是更好的一个 sentence. Okay, instead of saying forget, okay, say fade away. Alright, so I think we have 2 more. Okay, so number 5, okay, intently. Okay, intently 是目不转睛 Okay, so just now I said, okay, showing serious attention means you're focused, you're serious. Okay, you pay attention. Right, so we can call it look at you intently or showing serious attention. If you look at someone intently means 你就是目不转睛咯，好像你一直这样子看着他 alright, 你没有去 like 转去哪里，你是 focus on it. Okay, so intent. Okay, intently. Example sentence, okay? The children listen intently as the teacher explained the math problem. 可能他们考完试了他们在那边 discuss answer 的时候 OK 那些人要加分要很目不转睛的去听老师讲话 alright, because 他们讲可能这里他们对了然后老师改他们错他们可以去讨分嘛 right, so you can say the children listen intently as the teacher explained the math problem. Okay, so show the math answers or something. Okay, so yeah, 这个就是 intently. And lastly, okay, is stumble over your words. Okay, stumble over your words. I think this 弄错 is the closest meaning I could find to stumble over your words, but it's not the most accurate. The accurate one is is in the English translation. So stumble over your words means speak in a stuttering or confused manner, as I just now said. Like 好像你的字讲你的 sentence 讲不好，好像like the boy was playing. The boy was basketball playing. The boy was playing basketball. Okay, 这样子就是 stumble over your words. Okay, 就你 nervous 的时候，你通常会去 stumble over your words. Okay, so 你弄丢弄错你的 words. Okay, stumble over your words. So 所以呢 stuttering 是这样啊 ，OK， and 好像 lag 这样 ，OK， and confused 就是好像你的字啊，这里跑去这里啊，跑去那里 ，OK，so yeah that's called stumble over your words. Okay, so example, okay, I tend to stumble over my words whenever I see her, right? So you know guys, you know when you see a girl you like, you tend to stumble over your words, that's right. 好像你喜欢那个女生，然后那个女生跟你讲话的时候，然后你会不会讲话 ，right? So this is how you can use as well, right? Or girls, when you see a guy that you like, right? So you tend to stumble over your words. Maybe you don't, I'm not sure, right? So yeah, this is how we can use this in a sentence as well. Okay, so what's the time now? Yeah, I got to go as well. I got a meeting soon at 10, right? So if we have directly after class, I think you got to ask teacher Madeline for the recording, but I recorded for you lah. Yeah, I remember to record. Okay, so you last week's video you didn't get. Did you ask teacher Madeline? Because I'm not the one in charge of the Zoom recording. The recording will be uploaded to teacher Madeline's cloud, not my cloud. Yeah, so you gotta ask from her. Yeah, I remember if she doesn't send you again, I will help you ask her one more time. If she doesn't send you, you message me, then I'll help you ask her. Yeah, can Thank you so much, Liang. Alright, so I like that you love to learn. Alright, so thank you everyone for joining to this class, and I'll see you in the next class. Alright? See you.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye bye. Hope you learned something. Right, so you didn't catch the guy who was shouting. Bye bye. Good night. See you all. Stop. Stop recording.